What if you could take three FM26 Wonderkids, simulate their entire careers and find out who truly becomes the best player on the planet? Well, I did exactly that. Hello and welcome back to the channel for a brand new series. I really do appreciate you coming on and clicking on this video. Please hit the like button and please subscribe. It genuinely does help the channel. So you're probably asking, what is this video all about? Well, I'm going to tell you what it's all about. I'm following the careers of Pau Cubarsí, Ivan Fresneda, and one of the most bought wonder kids this year in Football Manager 26, Saba Kharebashvili. We're talking transfers, performances, how their current ability rises throughout the save, whether they reach their potential ability, and of course international caps. By the end of this series we will know who had the better career and who quite frankly didn't live up to the hype, because as we know, not all wonder kids make it, and that's what makes this interesting. Right, let's crack on and have a look at where we're starting. Season 1, here we go. So let's start with Saba Kharebashvili. He's a 17-year-old left-sided defender stroke wing back. Georgian international. He's got one cap for Georgia. Currently plies his trade at Dynamo Tbilisi U19s, but he has got a future transfer already arranged, joining some team from Turkey who I'm not going to even try and pronounce the name of. As you can see there, they play in the Turkish League, the Turkish Super League, should I say. Basaksehir FK is what I want to say. So he's got that move already planned, so we know that he will be moving clubs straight away in this save. He already has some great attributes: 14 crossing, 15 passing, 16 aggression, 17 determination, 16 natural fitness. He's got pace, he's got stamina, acceleration and agility aren't too bad for 17-year-old. And as you can see, he's already made 56 appearances for Dynamo Tbilisi so far. He hasn't got a goal to his name, but that's not going to stop him in the future, I'm sure. And if we have a look at his attributes and have a look at his potential ability and current ability, we will see here that his current ability is 118, potential 166. Not the biggest potential probably out of the three wonder kids we're going to look at today, but as you know, it doesn't matter if you're 166 and you get to that potential ability and all of your stats are in the right place. For a left-sided defender, a left wing back, you will be world class. Whereas I've seen players with potential ability of nearly 200 before, and they haven't got any acceleration, they haven't got any pace, their crossing isn't great, they haven't got all the attributes needed to actually hit where they need to be hitting. Let's have a look at the next player on our list. It's none other than Pau Cubarsí, the 19-year-old central defender plying his trade at Barcelona. He's already rated at 290 to 316 million pound. I have a feeling this guy will not move and he will spend the rest of his career at Barcelona. But how good can he get? Well, first touch of 16, passing of 16, 17 anticipation, composure, concentration, decisions, determination, positioning, vision. He has them all. He's got it all at the moment, and he has made 13 appearances for the Spain national team. He's a regular starter at Barcelona, and as we can see there, he's made 90 appearances in all in his career with no goals yet and a 6.84 average rating, because we only have this season to go off, or sorry, last season to go off. When you have a look at his current and potential ability, current ability is already 170, potential ability of 180. This guy's going to cost you a small fortune, but if you had the money to sign him straight away, I would try and sign him, because you're guaranteed for the next 15 years you're going to have this guy at the very top of his game. And last but by no means least, Ivan Fresneda. He's a Spanish player plying his trade at the moment at Sporting in Portugal. He is 21-year-old, so he is the oldest of these wonder kids. He only has 4 under-21 caps for Spain, which I'm sure that will change. He's already valued at £86 million. If we have a look at him, he's a right wing back or a right back. He can play all of those positions comfortably. No standout stats here on his technicals, to be fair. 12s and 13s. He's got a 15 for tackling. When it comes to his mentals, though, he has got 16 for off the ball. He's got a few 15s there as well, which I'm sure they'll all improve. And physically wise, acceleration 15, pace 16. Again, I can see them all improving. When we have a look at his career at the moment, he's got 87 caps for his clubs, 4 goals in total. He's been around the block a bit, so he started off at Real Madrid. He went to Leganés, Valladolid, and then he's gone to Sporting, where he's been in the Sporting team and the B team, but now he's broken in, playing 32 times last season, 1 goal, 4 assists, 7.1 rating. Where does he rank on the performance, current ability and potential ability? He's got a 146 current ability with a potential of 154. Again, not the highest, but we know if your attributes are in the right place, you can go on to be world class. Right, let's skip forward a couple of seasons and see how everybody gets on. So we're back to Saba Kharebashvili. He has made his move to Basaksehir FK. I said that very carefully. He's now 19-year-old and he's made 8 caps for the Georgian national team. He's currently injured, but it's only a slight injury, 5 to 11 days. £15.5 million now it would take to prize him away, where you could get him early on in the game for a lot less. If we have a look at his attributes as well, you can see that his attributes are coming on there. He's getting better, his aggression and his determination obviously in green, as is his natural fitness and his stamina. In terms of how he's got on over the last couple of seasons, well, he made his move for 3.9 million, only made the 8 appearances, but then he went on to make 30 appearances this season. 3 assists, 2 Player of the Match awards, 6.96 rating, so he's doing really well. In terms of how he's getting on with his current ability, he's at 139 out of 166, so he has improved slightly. Not brilliant, but he's doing all right, steady away. But what you've got to bear in mind is he's still only 19 and he is just starting to get some competitive football. Well, in total contrast to him, Pau Cubarsí is now 21. He's a star player at Barcelona. He's made 39 caps for Spain with 2 goals. He's still worth over £300 million and he is looking like an absolute baller. He's playing Champions League football. He's playing first team for Barcelona. He's now got 157 appearances in the league for Barcelona. He's doing fantastically well and he is now rated at 180 out of 180, so we don't need to check that anymore. We know exactly where he is at. Ivan Fresneda now, 23-year-old, he's still at Sporting. He's still only got the 6 under 21 caps. He can't break into the Spain team. He's worth between 60 and 70 million pound. As you can see, he's progressed but not brilliantly career wise. He is playing for Sporting. He's got 148 appearances now, 6 goals. He's doing really well. And if we have a look at his player attributes, his current ability is now at 149 out of 154. Not much improvement needs to be made to hit that potential. He's doing well, but is he going to be the best wonder kid? Let's skip forward a few more years. Think things might change. Well, there's a massive change for Kharebashvili, because if you look now, he can play right back, left back, central defender and wing back. Look at all those positions he can now cover. You might have also noticed that he's made the move to Liverpool and the Premier League. 26 caps for Georgia and 1 goal. He's now rated between 43 and 52 million. His passing 16, look at the greens now. Look at the greens. He has fairly came on. And if we have a look at his career, he made the move for 15.25 million to Liverpool, where he's played 10 times in the league there and 20 times this season, where he's had 1 assist and 1 player of the match. Not fantastic stats by any stretch of the imagination, but he is improving, he is getting better, and he can play in a number of positions. When we have a look now at the player attributes and have a look, he's a 160 out of 166, so he's so close to fulfilling that potential ability. Pau Cubarsí now is 23. He's still a star player at Barcelona. He's now made 60 caps for the Spanish national team. Not much to say here, apart from the guy is pretty much just getting his game at Barcelona. I very much doubt he's going to move in the future, but he's still ranked between 250 and 266 million pound. He is absolutely world class. And to Ivan Fresneda now, he is 25. He is the oldest of our wonder kids. He's still plying his trade at Sporting. He still only has the 6 under 21 caps. He's not developing as much as he should be. He's rated between 61 and 73 million pound. And if we have a look at his current ability, 151 out of 154, he still hasn't hit that at the age of 25. Of course, your mentals do develop later on, so there is a good chance that he could develop and get to that full potential ability. Let's jump forward a little bit further in the future now and see how these careers have progressed or deteriorated. So 10 seasons in, we've gone forward 5 seasons, and Kharebashvili is still plying his trade at Liverpool. He's injured again, but just a slight one again. He's natural now at playing left back, not so much at left wing back. He's accomplished in these positions. He can play these positions. I think potentially by playing him in so many different roles, they might have slightly damaged him. But his passing 16, you can see the greens there. Look at the mentals. The mentals are fantastic. 16 vision. The physicals are brilliant as well. He's now got 72 caps and 2 goals for Georgia. He's worth between 48 and 60 million pound. And he has been playing on the regular for Liverpool as well. If we do have a look at his attributes now, he has hit. His current ability is his potential ability. He has maxed out now, so he can only have a fantastic next 5 to 10 years of his career, and hopefully we will see that when we're forward again into the next part of this video. Pau Cubarsí is now 28-year-old. As you can see, he's been tried in a couple of different positions where he's naturally just a central defender. But what a central defender he is. 117 caps for Spain, 7 goals. His valuation has dropped, but he is 28-year-old, but you would easily pay that for him. Look at the greens. Look at the greens. He's got them all over the pitch. Physicals, mentals, technicals. He's got it all. Is he still at Barcelona? Of course he's still at Barcelona. And is he playing regularly? Of course he's playing regularly. We had a look at this before. He totally maxed out. I would imagine he's still at the max. Yes, he is. He hasn't dropped off whatsoever. Far too early to see that. But we may see people dropping down when we skip forward a little bit further. Right, let's have a look at our next player, Ivan Fresneda. So one big thing that has changed. Ivan Fresneda, he's 30-year-old now. He's the oldest of our wonder kids. He now can play right back and right wing back perfectly well. He's even accomplished or competent at playing right midfield. Stats wise, again, he's still not setting the world on fire, but he's got a 16 acceleration, 16 agility. He's still plying his trade at Sporting, but the big thing that's changed is Spain hadn't called him up, so he's accepted the chance to play for Portugal. He's now got 23 caps for the national team, still worth between that 60 and that's 70 million. So he's doing really well. Potential ability and current ability there. 154, 154. He's only going to start dropping off in the next couple of years. But it's amazing to see that he's actually chose to represent Portugal in this save rather than representing Spain, who've refused to call him up for the full national team. We have fast forwarded 7 seasons to near the end of Saba Kharebashvili's career. 33-year-old now, and as we can see, he is natural at playing left back but only accomplished at playing these other roles. We just wonder, did that spoil him? Should he really have just played the 2 roles? Well, if you have a look at his stats, I mean 16 crossing, 17 passing, look at the greens there. He's still got 18 natural fitness, which is keeping him going, and he's still a Liverpool player. A massive 109 caps for Georgia, just the 4 goals. He's still worth between 12 and 15 million. To be fair, I think there's plenty of teams out there would probably try and sign him, but he is still only a squad player now because of his age. When we have a look at his career, you will see there that he has been making 32, 33 appearances, but it did drop off this last season where he only made 20. 493 appearances in total, 7 goals, just the 3 clubs in his career. And if we look at his ability, you'll see that 159 at the 166, he is on the decline. If we look at milestones and we have a look at what he's won a Champions League, a Premier League, FA Cup runners-up there, Community Shield, Premier League there, Champions League runners-up, another Premier League. He's had a fantastic career, another Premier League, a Carabao Cup, another Premier League, English FA Cup, Premier League, Carabao Cup, Champions League runners-up there as well, Premier League. He's definitely had a fantastic career there. Look at all of those. And FIFA World Cup winners, Club World Cup of course, with Liverpool as well. So he's won plenty of trophies. Transfers, just the 2 to talk about. The transfer at the start of the game and the one to Liverpool. So he's had a really good career. Where does he rank though out of all 3 of them? Well, we've got to go and have a look at the other 2. Well, undoubtedly, this is the guy who I think is going to be number 1. Pau Cubarsí, 35-year-old now. He will be retiring pretty soon, I would think. He pretty much played just that central defensive role. Yes, a couple of times he might have had to fill in different positions, but they've played him there for 99% of his career. When you have a look at his stats there, he's a regular starter still at Barcelona. He's got 157 caps and 7 goals for the Spanish national team. He's still valued at just under £10 million. You would definitely sign him for a season or 2 if you were a lower league club. And look at the greens. He's still got the greens. He's still got them. 16 natural fitness, of course, has helped him to develop that. His career has been spent at Barcelona. He's a 1-club man. 595 appearances, 15 goals. If we have a look at his current ability now, it has dropped to 166, but 166 is still a world-class current ability. In terms of milestones, well, this guy would have won pretty much everything that there is to win. We will have a quick look through and see that he's won runners-up in the European Championships with Spain, Spanish Cup runners-up. So what did he win? Well, he won the FIFA World Cup with Spain. It doesn't get any bigger than that. Championship at Barcelona, Intercontinental, Super Cup, Champions League winners, European Football Championship winners there with Spain again 4 years before. Undoubtedly, this guy has had the better career than anybody, I would think. Spanish Super Cup winners there. Hasn't won many Spanish League titles. I wonder if that's because Real Madrid, yeah, they've won one there, because Real Madrid potentially have won title after title after title. I'm not quite sure. We might need to go and have a quick look at that. Spanish First Division. Real. Oh, Barcelona won it there. So yeah, he has. He's won quite a lot. I'd be very surprised if anybody betters this. As for Fresneda, he retired before the time was up. And unfortunately, I hadn't saved it. in between, just in case something like this would happen. So he didn't have the career that the other two had. When we look at his milestones there, he won the Portuguese Cup, he won the Portuguese Premier League there, Premier League champions. Pretty much didn't have the career that everybody else has had when you look at the competitions. 4th place in the World Cup, international cap against Switzerland, won the Portuguese Cup, a couple of Portuguese leagues. He got relegated, obviously, before this began in 2023. I think most people will agree Cubarsi number 1, Kharebashvili number 2, Fresneda number 3. Please, if you disagree with that, put something in the comments. Even if you agree with that, put something in the comments. Like the channel, please do subscribe. And if you know anybody who you think would like this, send the video over to them. See if they like it. You never know, they may join in and be part of the gang. Next save that we're going to do on Wonderkids, we're going to do CDM, CM and CAM, the Campbell. We're going to look at 3 midfield Wonderkids and see how they get on. I try to keep this video below 20 minutes. Unfortunately, it's just stretched over. But thank you once again so much for watching. My name is Andy FM Forever, and I'm signing out. Bye-bye.